40 plus stories. I'm gonna I'm gonna share a story, and hopefully this brings some light, or maybe you can agree or disagree. I don't know. I had a conversation with a female friend of mine that told me basically she had given up on relationships because all niggas ain't shit and everybody lies and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, you sound like pretty much every man I know. Yeah, all these women ain't shit. They're all liars. And I've noticed this pattern where we're like, oh, they ain't shit. We're not the problem, and they're doing the exact same thing. The problem is, I think men are better at accepting reality than women. Okay, men quickly settle. You know how many times like a dude might have a perfect archetype for his what he wants in a woman, right? He can say, I want this, I want this, I want this. Well, we know realistically you're not going to get all of what you want. So you settle for the things that you like the most out of a person. And you say, all right, cool, this is good enough for me. And a man will settle with a chick that he just likes a lot and really be ready for marriage because I like her. I like her. It doesn't matter that she can't cook all that well or that she's she gets an attitude every time you open your mouth and ask her to do something. Or I mean, we settle and deal with what we can because the alternative is loneliness. I mean, you can always, if you're a man, I know dudes that don't have a car or a crib or a job and still get some pussy. That's that's not the hard part. The hard part is finding a mate. Somewhere down the line, and I'm gonna blame it on social media, even though I think it's more than that, because adultery has been a thing since the beginning of marriage. So I don't think it's just the internet, but if people would just accept the lies, like just accept the lies. One of my favorite lady friends that I have dealt with, and I would tell her all the time, I love the way you lie to me, because I knew she was lying, and she knew that I knew she was lying, but I liked the lies because it was no misunderstanding. I know you lying to me. I know you playing the game. I know you just here because you like being here. I'm not nothing special. I'm not I'm not, you don't want to be in a relationship or whatever. You just want to stake some claim. You know what I'm saying? And have some be able to, get what you like. Even though it's not yours. So she lies. And she'll tell me things I like to hear. That's how relationships lasted for centuries. If a woman asks her husband or her man, hey, babe, am I getting fat? No, baby, you ain't getting fat. Maybe you just need to put some on. Yeah, bitch, you getting fat. But I can't say that. Same thing for if a husband, hey, baby, do I satisfy you sexually? Oh, yeah, baby, you all I need. Knowing that nigga dick is a shrimp dick. 3.5 inches, he's laying down talking about, huh, 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 huh. You like that, baby? Yeah, baby, I like it. So, yeah, we lie. Everybody does it. It's just the things that we lie about are different, and people get caught up on the small details. And I think if we just accept this, we get a whole lot further. Domestic violence laws change the dynamic of a relationship now. So women know they can bully you, they can hit you and probably get away with it. Um, there is no place for you to be able to take a stand and say, "Hey, watch how you talking to me," or "Hey, don't fucking get too close to me," or you know what I'm saying. There are no boundaries for the woman. All the boundaries are for the man. So the power dynamic has shifted, and then we got social media. So now a chick knows not only can I beat your ass, you can't touch me, and I can just get online and post a half naked picture and get another 30, 40, 50 options in my DMs. We're so replaceable that we've become expendable. And now we're dealing with the ramifications of that. We're living in a world where all these women think they don't need a man, and all these men don't want to get in a relationship with women. I am one of them, because my last experience with the chick I was dealing with was fucking traumatizing. I did everything in my power I could, even risk my life. Literally, I had to get some very uh, uncouth people out of my ex's place, and these are not like, just little internet niggas. These niggas is really in the streets, really about that shit. And I had to really go and get these niggas out her crib, paid their debts. She all kinds of, like, damn near $1,000 behind on rent. Gave her the money for the rent. I literally get full custody of my son maybe a year later. She put us out. No reason. Not I done anything wrong. I hadn't cheated. I hadn't lied. I hadn't done anything wrong. But I got my son. I got full custody of my son. I think y'all need to find your own place. I risked my life for you. Gave you down that $1,000 so you can get caught up on the rent that you was behind from these other niggas laying up in your shit, running your bills up, not paying you nothing, pulling guns on you. And I get kicked to the curb for no reason. See, most men go through shit like this with their wives, their girlfriends, their baby mothers. We get such a shitty end of the stick that I don't think a lot of people acknowledge or bring up. It's literally the worst fucking part of the deal. You get married, you lose half your shit. Y'all get divorced. Domestic violence happens. Oh, she can punch you in your fucking head, get your earring stuck in your neck. But if you push her, you go to jail. Now, I don't think anybody should be hitting women. But does that sound right? I had an earring stuck in my neck from this chick punching me in my fucking ear. She punched me in my ear. Earring. Stuck in my... That's why I don't wear earrings now. Earring stuck in my neck. Blood trickling down. Cop asked me, "Are you okay? Do you need medical attention?" Like, very sarcastically. I'm not making this up or exaggerating this. This motherfucker was very sarcastic, very condescending. "Do you need help? Are you okay?" I said, "No, I didn't call you." "Well, where did she hit you?" "Right here." And as I touched, I'm like, "Oh, is that blood? Oh, I'm bleeding." Yeah, this motherfucker punched me, stuck my earring in my neck, and the cop literally might as well just laughed at me and was like, "Well, you want to press charges?" "No, I didn't call you out here. I don't want to press charges." You know what would have happened if I would have thumped her in the forehead? Well, the state would have been pressing charges. We don't get a fair shot at shit. I think we just need to accept why, or just accept that it is what it is. It is what it is. The saying you can't go through your partner's phone because you're going to find something you don't like has been a statement of truth since the testament of time, before cell phones, before answering machines, when motherfuckers was still writing letters is the only way of communications. Your wife had a side nigga and your husband had a side bitch. This was a way of the world. Now, there's some people that are fully monogamous and fully committed. I'm one of them. I've cheated before, but not in my adult years. Not since I was in my mid to late 20s. I haven't, because it's for me, it's no point. I take a relationship seriously. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think love is one of the reasons we were put on this planet to be able to experience love in a human way as opposed to a spiritual way. Well, and both, to be honest. But I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this YouTube thing going and get this page going, and we're gonna have some more of these discussions. But I'm gonna start laying out topics as they come across my mind, right? Um, and just to, if it does start growing and we start getting comments um, on videos, then we'll feed into that. But my first idea or topic is going to be accepting truth and lies. That's going to be the first thing. Accepting truth and lies. And I think we'll have a full hour plus on that once I get some guests in and my co-host, once we get some people in, they can kind of chime in on it. We're gonna shoot, and we're probably gonna shoot this weekend. I'm waiting on equipment. I need microphones, different lights, um, and a few other little things that I want to get together. But it's coming. It's coming. 40 plus stories.